Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Well, we hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to the fourth episode of SMADA English Podcast. Whether you've been tuning in for the first time or maybe you've been riding with us from the start, get ready for another packed with laughs and joy. On this episode, we will explore a really special topic. Can you maybe guess what it is?
Well, I don't know. What are we gonna talk?
Here's an interesting topic. Today, we're gonna talk about relationship.
Oh God, I hate that topic, bro. What?
Come on, man. I think it's fun, well. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Fayat, and I will be the host for this episode. And I'm bringing you two great guests for today's discussion. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Gibran.
And I'm Fayat, so let's just start right into it. Okay, I think that's enough for introduction, so grab your snack, settle in, and let's dive into today's episode. Okay, for the first question today is, what is your opinion about relationship?
My opinion about relationship. Relationship is about when you have the same opinion with other people.
Will be your partner.
Yeah.
Another person, yeah. I think I have to agree with Gibran here because like in a relationship, obviously there's like maybe two people and they have like bond with each other and have a very good trust, between each other. I think that is really what is a relationship about. How about we go to the next question? Have you ever been on a relationship before?
Of course, I have been on some relationship and like friendship or
Maybe the romance, I see. Well, for me, myself, I've been, as I say, in some relationship. Some of them are going good and some of them are not good, I would say. But I think they're not good ones. We can just leave it in the past. I think we can just leave it and move on to the better life, better version, pretty much. I think that's the important here about relationship. If you have a bad relationship, you have to easily get over it and move on from it. Okay. How about we go to the next question? In this high school era, have you ever think of having a relationship with someone?
For me, having a relationship in this high school era is not that important because our main goal is to have a better future, and a relationship is just doesn't pretty important for ourselves and maybe could even bother our study education.
It could be like a distraction pretty much because in high school I think it's better off if you can handle two things at once. I guess it could be good for you, but if you can't, then just focus on one. And I would say just focus on your study, your education, because it's obviously more important. Because if you focus on relationship too much, it's not sure if they're gonna be with you until like they get married or something. They could just leave you, right? But with education, you're gonna use it for the rest of your life. So I think it's just much more important to focus on high school instead. Okay. For now, the next question is: do you think that having a relationship is important in high school?
I have mentioned it before, and I don't think it's like pretty important. But you can like have some relationship. I don't. Well, I think it's just not important. I don't disturb if you got some relationship or something, but for me, I don't like having relationship in high school.
It's just much better off focusing on your study, increasing grades, and getting better grades. You can go to like a better university in the future, right? Yeah. Okay. Next question is: do you have any romance movie that makes you feel like I want to be in that situation?
Romance movie.
I think let's talk about any movie, like anime or something.
Anime. Some romance anime. I like in the movie like Your Name. You know Your Name? Kimi no Na wa.
Kimi no Na wa. Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think that's a great anime. Like there's the background of it. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
For me personally, I would also go with an anime instead of a movie because I don't watch that much movie actually. In fact, I watch more anime, and for me, I think it would be Data Life. If you guys know the anime. That is a really good anime in my opinion because like the plot, the storyline, it's just really good and it kind of, how do I say this? It connects to me, you know, because I feel some of the scenes are like when I was experiencing some, and I feel like it really just connects to me more, you know. I think that's why I like it. Okay, go to the next question. Okay. What do you think is the key to maintaining a healthy relationship?
Maintaining a healthy relationship, of course you need some trust on your partner, and also you have to support each other and filling the holes in each other, like
yeah, you're gonna have to like support each other.
Yeah.
You know, if like one of your partner needs help, you're gonna have to help them. Obviously, yeah. I mean, I think that's what a relationship is really about. It's about contributing and working together for like a much better life, I guess. Yeah, because like for example, your partner needs this or something like that, and you can help it. Then I think it's much better to help. You know, I think that's why. Okay, how about we go to the next question, guys?
In your opinion, can a relationship survive without communication?
Can a relationship survive without communication? It really depends on the situation here. If like your partner is already very trustful to you, I think it could survive without much communication. But for example, maybe a long distance relationship, I think communication is the key, and really, it's really like a main thing you have to focus on, because in long distance you don't get to see your partner, and you guys just have to like talk to chat, right?
Communication could help you to stay connected to each other. Like.
Yeah, I know, right? It could make you more connected to your partner, and maybe have more feelings between each other, you know? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, for now, we're gonna go to another section of the show. But before we hop into the next question, what if we play a game? It's about would you rather. So how about we just jump right into this game? Okay. First question. Would you rather go on a movie date or an art gallery date?
Me personally, I would go to a movie date because I'm not that typical of like art person.
Yeah. You don't like art too much maybe, but you like, you know, more visual things you can watch, like movies and maybe audio, you know?
Yes.
Because movie has like audio, and art it's just kind of seeing art and then just like admiring it, and that's probably it. But I think I have to agree with you on that, you know? Because like in art gallery, there's not much you can do with your partner. Except like take photos, right?
But movie, like you can actually enjoy it with your partner, like.
Yeah, you can relate to the movie as well if it's a good movie. Like maybe the movie is about romance, and you can like have more ideas for your relationship. I think that's an important thing here, you know, to take. Okay, well, I think that's the answer. Well, let's go to the next one. Would you rather watch a romance movie with a happy ending, or a romance movie with a sad one?
Me personally, I like happy ending, but sometimes sad ending is just like good, bro. Like
it hits you in the heart.
Absolute cinema, bro.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you on that, because like for me, I think it was a different reason. Because for example, a sad ending movie usually have more lessons you can take from it. Like for example, a happy ending movie usually is just like the two partners are just like happy, and then they live a happy life, and there's not much you can take from that. But from a sad ending one, you can like harvest these, what do you say? It's like life lessons. You know?
Life lessons.
You can get more life lessons, and I think that is just more
like memorable.
Yeah, more memorable. I think that's why maybe some people like happy endings for like cheerful people, but for me and my friend here, I think we would go with a sad one more, to be honest. Okay, let's just go to the next question. Would you rather be in a healthy relationship or a toxic friendship?
Healthy, of course, bro.
Healthy, yeah. I think it would be like a no-brainer. You choose toxic, it's kind of just like, it's damaging to yourself, you know?
It's bad for you, bro.
Yeah, it's not good. I think it's much better you go with a healthy one. Especially in this like option. It's a friendship and relationship. It's like two different things. Like toxic friendship is usually just like someone
controls you.
Yeah, control you. They just control you, man. And you think they're good friends, in reality they're not. But in a relationship, a healthy one, you can really trust your partner. You know? It's just much better. Let's go to the next one.
Act of service or physical touch.
I would start off for this one. How do you say this? I'm more of an act of service type of people, but to my partner, not to myself. So I like to, how do you say this? Treat them very well, treat them nice, and if they want this or that, I would probably get them it.
Yeah. Me, for myself, yeah, I agree with you. Act of service is better than like physical touch. Because like some people don't want to get touched
in certain parts.
In certain parts.
They maybe feel very
uncomfortable,
which is why you should probably ask them first, like make sure that they're okay with it, And I think act of service is much better and it's much more of a wide variety because like there's so much thing you can do with act of service. Not just buying things, but maybe doing good things for them, like helping them during rain, bring them an umbrella or something. I think that's the key.
That's pretty sweet.
How about the next one, Gib?
Receiving gifts or word of affirmation.
I think this is similar to act of service and the touch one because for me myself, I would probably go with receiving gifts more, instead of words of affirmation because people usually say like nice things and nice words, but they don't actually do it in reality, right? I think you can relate to that because like usually we say nice things to people, but we never do nice things to them, which is why I would probably go with receiving gifts because it's a true thing, It's not just like me saying something, but it's a true thing I can get, I can feel, I can touch.
I get you.
It just feels much better in the heart, for a relationship. How about the next one, dude?
Playing games together or watching movie together. Me personally, I spend most of my time playing games, so I would rather playing games together than watching movies.
I see. I think I relate to that too because how do I say this? In movies, you just watch it and just listen to it. You cannot interact with the movie. But with games, playing together, you can like play those like co-op games, with two people, and that's just so fun.
That's also like giving you like more bonds, like stronger
you can
bonds.
Connect more. Like in movies, you just watch an animation or a movie, and that's it. But with games, you can interact and create. For example, like Minecraft, you can create houses, and it's just so much more fun, man. I think we would choose games more, Okay, I think let's just settle in for the game session now. I think we should hop back to the questions, How about you read me some questions?
What are some red flags that you think that you think people should watch out for early in relationship?
Red flags. I think it's for people that in reality don't love you and just seek you for attention, I think when people are interested in you, it's not because of you, but because of something else. For example, maybe wealth, Yeah, I think because some people just like search for you for your wealth and because you're nice and can buy you things and they just get close to you just because of that, not the actual type of love.
I agree with you. In my opinion, when you're starting a relationship, don't like spend too much on your partner because in the end you would regret it.
If they leave you, you would just like, oh my gosh, I should have not bought this for her, I should have not bought this for him, and it would just really regretful for you, and it's just a negative thing, What's the next one?
Is it important to keep some things private from your partners, or does honesty always win? In my opinion, some like private we could like
I guess we have to filter it,
we could like have some privacy, but not always tell our partner what we do. Like we deserve some privacy, bro.
But obviously, maybe some things could obviously much better off being honest with your partner because usually in a relationship, it's really about honesty and like your partner knows that you're like this and you do this.
Your partner needs like strong trust.
Strong trust between yourself, pretty much. And you have to keep some things private, but honesty still remains like a priority here. You have to be smart in filtering it out. How about I read the next question?
If you could date a celebrity, who would it be and why?
This is actually a hard one because I don't really have that much celebrity that I like in mostly because I don't really follow the celebrity scene because it's usually just dramas and more dramas and more dramas, right?
So I I also do not know much about celebrity, but I like my type.
What's your type?
My type is like a short-haired girl.
Oh, short hair girl with glasses,
and
I think.
like Chinese girl, Chindo. Oh my god, bro.
Fine shit.
Fine shit, Chindo, fine shit, bro.
I know, right? Yeah. I think a lot of people like those types as well, but you still remember have to filter out the bad ones and the good ones. You cannot just like maybe all Chindos are good. No, I think there's some bad ones, but it's not all. Just some people. Okay.
Some people.
Don't go attack us for this, I think for me, I don't really have any celebrity that I would really date, to be honest. How about you?
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, I don't really have any, to be honest. Maybe for girls, they like, guy celebrities more, but for guys, us, like us, I don't think we have much, How about I read the next question now?
Please.
How do you think love changes as you grow older?
Love, when we grow older, it's like some more complex, will become more complex.
Yeah, because we can learn more things. Like for example, when we're a child, I think people in love are just like two people that it's like having fun. But as we grow older, we understand more about what is actually in risk and what is actually its worth. I think that's the key important thing when we actually grow older. Okay, let's just jump to the next question. Okay, let's imagine if you could go on a week-long vacation anywhere with your partner, where would you go and why?
Me, I like to go on like maybe beach like Bali or
I think Bali.
Or Lombok.
Or Lombok.
Lombok.
So you go to Lombok to have some fun, huh?
Yeah.
I think Lombok is a very beautiful place, and Bali as well. But it's just like now it's more crowded with more tourists and more people, obviously, I guess. But for me myself, if I had the chance, it would probably take her or maybe my partner, maybe to Italy or France.
Yeah.
A romance place, Maybe watch the Eiffel Tower. Maybe I don't know, but it is a possibility. Probably it's just in my bucket list. Probably I just put it in my bucket list like a good place to take my partner, and it's mostly about the time we spend with our partner. Not
the memorable time. Right?
Yeah, the memorable time. Yeah. We create so much memories, and I think that's the important part. Not the actual like maybe the hangout trip, but usually what you remember in your brain, it's really just the memories. You can like watch it back and took some photos, man. If you go to vacation, take some photos and some videos. You can watch it back and like, oh my god, this is when I was still young with her or maybe with him, and yeah, I think it's just much better, Okay, how about the next one? Let me read it for you. Is it okay to have relationship breaks? And if so, what's the best way to do that without hurting each other,
Maybe by like telling him or her like your feelings.
Yeah, your feelings, your situation,
Yeah.
And not just like keeping it to yourself, probably.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, if you're having some troubles with a partner, I think it's better off being grown-ups and actually discussing it with your partner, right? Not
and
just,
never ghost your partner.
Yeah, don't just ghost them, okay? Don't just ghost them. And by the way, I think for a situation like this, don't just like go to your friend's zone or maybe your friendship and just go like, oh my god, he did this to me, or maybe she did this to me, and like some things are not true and you just like made it up. I think it's better off to actually be honest and not just tell lies to more people about your partner, because I think that's just gonna ruin other people's. Even though, for example, like during a breakup, they say that, oh, you did this to her in a bad way, even though in reality, like, you already asked her, is she okay with this? And you already reassured her that everything is fine, right? But during a breakup, she ended up like saying that, oh, I was actually not okay with this.
Like,
and,
just keep it like normal.
Yeah, keep it normal. Don't lie, okay?
Just tell the truth.
Yeah. I think that's the important thing here.
Let me read the next question. Do you think relationship has an impact on friendship?
It could.
Actually, yes.
Yes, it very could, because usually it might affect your friendship, because for example, your friends saw you dating this person, for example, and they're like, oh, you're now with this person or maybe, and now we're no longer
And
friends.
sometimes when your friends get on a relationship, you just completely like forget your friend, forget his friend.
Especially for like the partners where it goes like, hey, you cannot hang out with this person anymore because he's, for example, your friend, and I don't really like that, I think that's not really good,
But also relationship could get us like closer to our friends because our friends could like give us some like
advice. Some more advice on relationship. I think there's some plus and some minus. It just really depends on is your partner a good partner or bad. I think that's the key important here. It's not really about the friendship. It's more about the person. Is it a good person or is it a bad person? Okay, how about the next one?
Can you name a romance movie that is worth to watch?
I think you already mentioned this just now, right?
Yeah. But I also mentioned some romance movie, not anime actually, anime movie that I watched and just like so amazing.
It's really amazing.
First is A Silent Voice and Weathering with You.
Ooh,
Absolute cinema, bro. That's
those
amazing movies.
They are fine. You have to watch it. And for me myself, I think I'll stick to my anime that I mentioned earlier. If you haven't watched it, it's called Days Alive. You can watch it on, I guess, Netflix or something, but it's a really good anime, It's like, how do you say this? It's about a guy connecting lots of people together, pretty much. And I think that's really good. Okay, how about the next one?
Can you give us some tips for having healthy relationship?
Tips for having a healthy relationship. Do you have any?
Maybe just trusting your partner more.
Trusting, yeah. I guess that could be, in relationship, you have to be transparent, pretty much. Yeah. You cannot really just like tell lies and hide this or that from your partner because I think that's just gonna ruin it, as well as trust and being honest. Don't just like, because, for example, you did a mistake and then you tell lies to cover that mistake. Don't do that. That's not good. I don't think that's healthy.
Honesty is the key.
Yeah, honesty is still the key. Yes, there's still some things that you have to keep private, but still, you have to maintain honesty between your partner because that's how you create much more greater bond with your partner, pretty much, I think. Yeah. So, I think that's all the questions here. I think we're already in the closing era of this segment. Okay, but unfortunately there are no more questions left, so which means this episode of podcast has come to an end, and unfortunately, this is our last episode of this season's SMADA English Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in with us from the beginning, or maybe you guys just been tuning in from the start. Because SMADA English Podcast will be back next year with more fun topics and much more joy, obviously. I think this segment is really a good segment in this SMADA English Podcast, because it really teaches us about a lot of things. Like, for example, we have about childhood, and then now we have about relationships. I think it really teaches us a bunch of life lessons that we can obviously take. But we hope you guys enjoy all of this season's episode. We also want to apologize very deeply if we have made any mistakes on this season. So you guys can give us a critique on the comment section below. Give us your
opinion.
Your opinion about this segment. So that maybe from your comments we can actually improve SMADA English Podcast for better in the next season, guys. So don't forget to give us a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to SMADA Entertainment on YouTube. And don't forget to share this episode to your friends and to your family, Give us reviews, share it. It's a good episode, man. Like it, subscribe, and this episode of our previous episode, so that many people know about SMADA English Podcast, You have to share it more. More people need to know, okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
I think that's it. Good. I think we have to go now. I hope you guys enjoyed. So
Thank you.
Thank you guys. See you next season. Goodbye.
Bye.